Hi, and welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today we have an older Honda. It's a 2001. It's a Civic. Most of the 2001s to 2005 or 2006 have all the same problem. You'll get in the vehicle to either open up the trunk or open up the gas cap door, and you'll pull or push the lever. I think you pull it, it pops up okay. That pulls the trunk open. But when you push it down to pop the door open for the gas cap, it doesn't open. You can push it down, you can feel it moving, but it doesn't pop down. I've run into this problem before, and what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the vehicle, in by the passenger driver's side right here. We're going to remove the cowling or all that plastic covers inside there so we can gain access to the switch. There's not a lot of tools that you're going to need to use. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, and you're also going to need a flathead screwdriver, and then you're going to need a 10mm socket to get in there and take a screw out. And that's pretty much all you're going to need to get this job done. So let me show you what it's doing and then how we're going to go about repairing the problem. All right? Okay, so this is the problem right here. As you can see, you can pull it to pull the trunk open, and you heard the trunk pop open. The trunk did open up in the back right there. But now when you push it down, you should be able to push it and the gas cap open. But as you can see, nothing's happening with the gas cap. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come in here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this cover right in here. We're going to then come up underneath the bottom over here. We're going to remove this kick panel right here. And then we are going to take out this piece right here. But before we do that, we're going to pop that cover off right there. There should be a Phillips head screw here or here, someplace in there there's a Phillips head screw, and then we're going to take this off to gain access to this piece down over here. So, all right, let's get set up and let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're just going to open up this door here so we can gain access to that panel right down over in here. So let me bring it up there and I'll show you what we're going to be doing here. We're going to take off this panel right down inside here. This panel right here. And the way you do it is we need to get around the back over here and just pull this piece out like that. And here. And just to pull it around like this. And then we'll just take this piece here like that out. There's really nothing to hold it in. It's just held around with these clips here. So we're going to put this off to the side right now. All right, next thing we're going to do now is we're going to come up underneath the bottom right here. And I hope you can see okay here. We're going to take out this piece right here. And the way, can you see this? That piece right there. And the way you can do that is we're going to come up underneath here with a small screwdriver here, and you're going to lift up a little bit, and we're going to pull it out. So let me do that. Yeah, get you a little closer. All right, we're going to come up underneath here. We're just going to lift this out, and we're going to pull it just like that, and we'll take it out. And these are little push pins here that actually hold it in place. It looks like this one stayed up in there. So we're going to put this off to the side. Then we're going to take off this little cover right down over here. Just take that little cover, and you lift it off with your screwdriver. Oh, we're going to take out that Phillips head screw right here. We'll put that to the side for now. And now we're going to take this panel off here. What I find the easiest way to take this panel off is move the seat forward first. So we're going to move the seat forward. We're going to come down in the back, right over here, and we're just going to pull out. There should be a pin, like a push pin, right down inside there. We're going to pull that out. Just like that. You saw that pop out. Now after that pops out, we're just going to come up underneath here with the screwdriver. Just lift it up, just like that. And now we're going to push your seat back. And then we'll take out this piece up in the front, right here. careful, you don't want to break anything. I'll show you what's catching here in a second. This little clip right here was caught around the wiring harness. All right, now these clips here, they look like they're missing already or broken, so we're going to put new ones in here when we put this back together. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is this piece right up inside here. Let's bring it in there so you can see. You know what, let me grab a light. Okay. Now you see this little cable right down to the bottom right there? That's the problem. You can push it down and it pulls forward, see? Like this, that opens up the trunk. But when you pull it up, this piece you lift it up like this. You see that cable? Let's get this out here so you can see a little better. You know what, let me just get something to tie this back here. Okay, I just pulled that back like that so you can see it. But you see that cable now? This way here, you see right here how it's moving? And when you push it this way, you see how the cable pushes out? This little plastic piece broke right here. So they do make a repair kit for this. I've used it before and it seems to work pretty good. So let me order up that repair kit, and once I have it in hand, we'll come back and we'll take that out. You know what, in the meantime, let's take this out right here. There's a little 10mm screw. Actually, it's probably more like a 8mm. We're going to take that screw out, just to loosen a little bit. You don't have to take it totally out. You take this, slide it forward. You see how it's slotted right here? And that's the problem right there. See right here? So the metal piece is still on here that holds the cable in place, but the cable has pulled out of the housing there. Now you can, some people I've seen glue them, I've seen people tape them. That doesn't work. But if you get this repair kit, you'll see it works really good. So let me get that repair kit, and we'll come back and continue. Okay, we just got the kit. It came in, so now we're going to go ahead and put the cable connector back on there, and that's the part number. Dorman's makes it. Now you know I'm not a big fan of Dorman, but in a situation like this, that's the only thing that's available for us. Either that or we have to replace the entire cable assembly, and the customer did not want to replace the whole assembly. It's a little more labor intensive and a little more in parts. So I've used these before and they seem to work pretty well. So let's get in there. I'll show you how to do it, and hopefully this part works okay. Come on. Okay, so let's open it up and see what we have in the kit there. Okay, let's close for glasses this job. All right, open it up. Well, it looks like these bands just actually hold the cable connector on. So let's put it on and connect it up. Now we're just going to push. I hope you can see this okay. We're going to take this and we're going to put it around. I'm going to try to do it so you can see. It goes around like this. Just like that. A little bit tight in here, but I'll show you in just a second as soon as I get it in. Okay, see that's how it goes like that. We put this, I'll show you here. We put this clip into one of those grooves right there. There's a groove right there. And then we'll take this clip here and we're going to put it over the top, and that'll hold it together. So that's how it is now. All back together, and we're going to put this back on temporarily, just like that. And we'll screw this back down. Okay, and now we're going to tighten it up. Okay, Now let me bring you in there, I'll show you how it works. You see that? Now that cable is being held in by that clip right there. So now we know we can push it down, opens up the trunk, and we can pull it up, and it opens up our gas cap. See? Let's try it again. Close it. And then we're going to come over here and just pull it up very slightly. And it opens, or I should say, not pull it up, I should say push it down. So one more time, we're going to try it. Alright, so we're going to pull it to open the trunk. Pull it. And then we're going to push it to open up the gas cap. Opens right up. Alright, okay, so now we have this all back together here. Make sure your bolt is tight here, and we'll start putting this back together. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to put everything back together the way we took it off. We do have new clips to put in here, there, and it looks like here, and here. All right, now we're going to take this and we're going to put it back in. Now this piece here has got to go in first. This goes around the seat belt retractable piece down on the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the chair, the seat, forward like that. We're going to come in here, put this in here, like that. All right, we have it down on the bottom. Slide our seat back a little bit. And now we can put this back inside here where it belongs. We just push it back in, snap it down, pushed in everything. Now we're going to put our Phillips head screw back in here, like that. Just going to snug it down. This clip goes back over the top, like that. And now we're going to put this back inside here as well. Goes up in here. Okay, that and that. And last but not least, we're going to reinstall this piece right here. This, we may have to move the seat forward, like this, and like this, and then we'll just reinstall the panel back here. We need to open up the back door. Okay. Switch the seat. Well, let me bring you in now. I'll show you how it went. Okay, our panel is back in over here and locked in place. The tab is locked in place over here. We're going to close our door real quick. We actually put that screw back inside here, that Phillips head. We put our cover back over. We lock these back down in here. where it belongs, the lock pins, and we put the front back together as it is right there. All right, and so now we know we can pull it, it opens, and push it, and it opens. Okay, so that's it, we're all set. All right, it is a lot less expensive doing the replacement of just that little piece on the end of it. It works perfectly. That clip will actually outlast the vehicle now. I've done them years ago and I've never seen them back again with that issue. So, all right, it's not that cheap. I mean, it is a lot cheaper replacing just that portion of it versus the whole cable. All right, as always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.